Welcome back in, builders and cultivators alike. We're back with some more Tale of Immortal. Did some more farming between episodes, went around and picked up all the prescriptions for the new zone and all the feng shui books, and I had to go back to the previous zone and get their feng shui books. Apparently you need to learn those in order, and I guess I just never did. We're on our way to check on Lin'er. I had something spawn here, and I have this creepy guy here asking me to pay him to kill the sneaky ones? You arrive at the monster nest and find the monsters have dispersed and the cave is empty. Okay, I guess that just auto-completed one of my sect missions? Alright, I guess. We're outsourcing. You return to where the wooden house once lay in ruins, but the place has been completely restored. The origin box stands rebuilt, and it looks magnificently mysterious as before. Oh boy. You enter the inner chamber and find a woman assembling some strange mechanical device. She seems to sense your presence and her gaze towards you. Oh, it's you. Aw, she's happy. Upon seeing you, the woman drops her mechanical parts, scatters them across the floor. She walks towards you with trembling steps, eyes brimming with tears. Then, suddenly, gathers her courage and throws her arms around you. You're safe too, you're really safe. I had my suspicions, but I couldn't be certain. All I could do was rebuild the origin box here and wait, hoping that someday you would pass by. Lin'er seems overjoyed, talking on and on as if trying to pour out every word she's been unable to say before. We have a new title. Oh, and my Google Lens closed. Let's try that. Kohana Michi-kun. The association conference discovered your relationship with the mysterious woman, so they gave you the title. Yeah, nothing new there. Okay, so the pointy one. So I will remember that. Let's try her out. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do those ignitic stones again, and we're gonna try to do it with Cheng. And see if maybe the freezing will help us. But let's try her out. Can I... I mean, it's very cool she's here, but I want to see the house scene. Okay, well, I will come back at another time to check the house scene. I don't want to waste an entire month there. We have the Leonid respawned. I am going to go there. Those are skills that we currently can use if on the off chance. Oh, am I ready to break through? Am I bottlenecked? I am. We had a whole bunch of dual cultivation giggity going on while I was doing my farming. Those ladies over the desert, man, I'm telling you. Woo! Woo! Okay. We're again going to try to push our way through to late as soon as we can. I need to go west-northwest. Alright, I'm going to bring you back when we get there. There's no point to watch me fight these dumb little guys. Alright, I didn't bore you guys going through Everfrost. We did get a special skill. It's the type that I really like, so we may take a peek at that. That is this one here. So this is on the left-hand side is the new one. We have the 10% more per thing consumed of our buffs. Pretty darn nice, although we're not rocking the 8 that we had before, unfortunately. We must have lost some from a skill somewhere that we had before. Otherwise, pretty decent. We'll think about it. I don't know if I want to flip over. I would probably want an in-max stone if I was going to do that, because I think we saved our old one. Yeah. Yeah, we did. So we could roll in some of those abilities if we wanted to. We'd have to look at it. Either way, I did have a spawn here while I was doing that, so let's see. The rebuilt origin box feels more lived in now, with its inner chamber filled with a gentle warmth. Lin'er tinkers with various small objects inside, seemingly working to improve the house's structure further, yet a trace of melancholy lingers in her eyes. You've come to visit? I'm trying to make the origin box feel more homely. It never quite felt like a proper living space before. Tell me about your past. Yes, I've never had a chance to properly tell you about my past. You must have many questions. What happened that day? My creator had planted a strand of his soul within me. When he seized control of my body, he intended to harm you. After a desperate struggle, I managed to suppress him. But I knew he would inevitably regain control of my body. Left with no choice, I channeled the power of the soul fragments within me to trigger a spirit blast, destroying myself in the process. Yes, I never had a chance to properly tell you about my past. You must have any questions. Who are you really? I'm merely a thing created by a deity from the upper realm, a puppet without free will. I can hardly be considered a real person. Yes, I've never had a chance. How did you break free? I did not want to stay by his side acting according to his every whim. The origin box was the key to my creation. As long as it exists, I can reconstruct my body and soul. So I secretly studied the structure of the origin box and recorded its workings. But the deity sensed my intentions and planned to plant the three principles within me to keep me under his control forever. Knowing that once bound by the three principles, I'd never be able to have another chance at freedom, I launched a surprise attack against him. In the struggle that followed, he struck me with devastating force, sending me plummeting into the lower realms. By a twist of fate, I found myself here. Yes. So, that's why you're trapped here? After arriving in the world, I was grievously wounded and desperately needed conscious soul fragments to repair my damaged soul. Without them, my soul would fade and die. After much investigation, I found the Fallen Valley contained soul fragments, so I began exploring Fallen Valley. But wounded, the valley was teeming with demons. I couldn't gather enough soul fragments to sustain my soul and finally collapsed in the valley. If you hadn't ventured into the valley and found me, or if you hadn't saved me with those soul fragments, I would have lost consciousness and died there. What are the three principles? Though I was a puppet in the upper realm, I gradually developed my own thoughts and will. This development alarmed the deity. He imposed 3 additional seals to control me completely. The 3 seals became the 3 principles. The first is absolute obedience. I must follow every command. The second is weakened will. I must not develop too strong a sense of self. The last is baneful power. I am forbidden from acquiring too much power. Should I violate a single principle, the seal would activate and the soul fragments that comprise my soul, triggering a soul blast and destroying me. Yes, so you've been rebuilding ever since? I keep getting tricked by that screen. After you rescued me from Fallen Valley, my soul was severely damaged, leaving me in a dazed state. However, I managed to preserve one last strand of soul, the one containing the knowledge of the Origin Box structure. The Origin Box became my utmost urgent priority. Once rebuilt, the box could fully repair my damaged body. Under its guidance, I once again gathered soul fragments to restore my broken soul and recover my lost memories. Once I restored my memories and recovered everything else would fall into place. And with your help, I accomplished just that. How did you come back to life? This is rather embarrassing. Do you remember what happened between us? In what I thought were my final moments, I wanted to entrust my remaining heart to you. Even in death, I hope to leave something behind that would make you remember me. I never expected you would bring my heart back to the Origin Box. The moment the box accepted my heart, it immediately began to reconstruct the body. You're no longer a puppet? Though the deity was evil at heart, his ambitions reached beyond the heavens. After creating me, he conceived the idea of creating divinity. He wanted not only to perfect me, but to transform me into a being exactly like them. In his heart, he feared I might surpass him, yet he also wished for me to achieve perfection, become a person just like himself. Thus, the Origin Box's ultimate purpose was in reshaping me to forge me into a genuine person. He had already developed the preliminary blueprints for this transformation and stored them in the box. Later, after coming to this world and meeting you, through our conversations and interactions with other cultivators under your guidance, I gradually learned what it means to be human. I then began to refine the deity's original design according to my own understanding. And so the Origin Box reshaped me. I am now truly human. Why did the Origin Box explode? I still fall so far short of that deity's capabilities. Perhaps it would have been more reliable if he had been the one to completely transform into a human. My design was, after all, full of flaws and problems, and only initiating the process of reshaping myself required an enormous amount of energy. The Origin Box couldn't withstand the tremendous pressure surging in from all directions and exploded. Fortunately, my transformation was completed successfully. Thanks to our time together, I knew how to restore my soul quickly, so I set about rebuilding the Origin Box and repeatedly ventured into Fallen Valley to regain soul fragments. If you had met me earlier, even though I was in human form, I was still in a dazed state and wouldn't even have recognized you, would I? Say no more. It's good to have you back. You're right. Living freely and following one's own path is better than anything else. Is something still troubling you? I suppose I'm a failed creation, but even so, I want to improve myself with each passing day. And that being may have had ill intentions, but his expectations for me weren't wrong. Why call yourself a failure? Is it not true? I failed to bring about the being's expectations and was bound with restrictions as a result. Even after coming to this world and going through so much, I still haven't managed to better myself. My transformation cost you lifespan and energy, and I suspect that it caused widespread chaos throughout the world at the time, all because of me. Nobody's perfect. Alas, in the end, I was nothing but a puppet living under mediocrity, and with nothing worthy to speak of. Even after coming to the world and breaking free from my bonds, I only brought disaster to this place. What's hard-earned should be cherished. This is the most precious gift I've ever received, and of course I want to cherish it properly, but am I truly capable of doing so? Actually, I've been wondering all along if I can accomplish all this. I probably can't do it after all. Everything I've achieved up until now was only possible because of your constant companionship and help. What if... I'll be here with you from now on. Lin'er is taken back by those words. After a moment's hesitation, she slowly approaches you, coming close, but suddenly she stops in her tracks. What's on your mind? Nothing, it's nothing. Lin'er gives you a small smile and looks at you shyly as if apologizing, but as she continues to gaze at you, her bashful expression slowly turns dreamy. Oh right, I saw a man and a woman doing this the other day. What does it mean? Lin'er leans close, seemingly going for a kiss, but just as your lips are about to meet, she bumps her forehead against yours and instinctively pulls away. Ah, that's not how they did it. It hurts. She rubs her forehead and tries again, her lips slightly parted as she moves in for the kiss. But this time, her nose bumps into yours, forcing her to pull away once more. Ah, this isn't it either. Lin'er can't help but giggle before finally tilting her head and giving you a gentle kiss. You did it, Lin'er! You learned how to kiss! I'm deeply grateful for your companionship in helping me achieve all this, and I want to cherish everything from now on. Though each coming day may hold unknowns, and I might worry or feel afraid, I will keep moving forward with all my strength. Lin'er gazes in the distance, seemingly having made up her mind about something. With a firm nod, she steps off for the horizon.
为啥随口说句话就得罪别人了?
Please insert $100 for translation. Why do I offend others by saying something casually?
人身上的肉软软
Ah, alas, the flesh of the human body is soft and not firm at all.
人情世故
Alas, the ways of the world are so hard to understand. Get my thumbnail. Thank you very much, Lin'er. Appreciated.
人情世故很难懂
I think she's just repeating at that point. I love these little 2D wallpapers. I wonder if they have those available. On the main menu, they offer you a wallpaper of all the major patch background screens, and they're all pretty darn cool. Origin box in the background here. Pretty nice. Oh, okay, I didn't click anything there. Interesting. Lin'er saw you laying motionless in your own home, as if you were thinking about something, and took the candles from the inner room, placed them beside you and lit. The breeze was blowing gently. At the time, the wind blew away the incense in the burner, and the fragrance was suddenly surrounding the area. The people made people concentrate and relax. She knelt beside you and accompanied you quietly. Why are you standing there in a daze? What are you thinking about? Come on, you can do it. You usually go on adventures in the wilderness, which will inevitably damage your spirit. A bouquet of fantasy dance incense can restore your mind. 6 months of very tiny text. Heart condensation form interruption. Plus 30% to something, but my translation's struggling. Upper limit of spirit and mind power. I'm assuming that's like maybe focus and MP or energy. Cool. Very cool. Also, since I was coming back this direction anyways, I also remember we helped a woman like escape to a little hut over here, and we've never bothered to go back and see what's going on with that. I figured, why not? We'll poke our nose in there before we teleport away. Thank you very much. You come to Bu Zaimi's residence, but find she is packing for a journey. Where are you going? Hey, you're here. I remember my promise, and recently I've been wandering everywhere for something as my gift. I made a divination in Yunmo these days, and the oracle said under gentle breezes and balmy sunlight, sharp metal protrudes from the earth. So today is a good day for treasure hunting. Do you want to go with me? Any treasure found on the journey will be yours. All right. Well, let's go. Was not expecting that, but sure. I do have to watch my time so we don't miss the auction. A parrot flies. I am Chickadee. Where am I at on those? I am still way more righteous than demonic. Cheng's just too much of a good boy. He can't help it. The treasure land hides in a verdant forest. However, you can't feel the slightest flow of air here, and the strange pressure is haunting you. Bu Zimi crouches on the ground not far from you as if examining something. Just a moment ago when you step forward, monsters emerge. Oh, big boys. Alright, Mr. Froggy. Alright, I see you. Trying to get the stun on me so they can charge me. This is the most aggressive frog I've seen in a hot while. Carpia. Yeah, get that frog out of here. That was actually vaguely dangerous. The feng shui here indicates there must be something of astounding treasure. Oh, someone's already brought the trove away. We arrived late. What are you searching for? Well, I promised to find a gift, a precious gift for you. That's what I could do to repay you. You seem to be disappointed. Disappointed? Well, maybe I feel disappointed. My efforts these days have been in vain. Let's leave. It's not safe here. We should leave. Please take this. I found this in a deserted cave dwelling in front of us when you fought the monsters. I guess it's a legacy from some master cultivator. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Apparently I had some imps arrive at some point. Okay, cool. Let's head back to where we should be. Now, I don't have a ton going on there until I can progress my main mission. So reach enlightenment. After reaching enlightenment, based on the stats of the Tausels, so combine 3 Tausels as well as an elixir of enlightenment or higher rarity. For breakthrough details, blah, blah, blah. But for Clo, we need to wait for the auction. I do have some sect missions I picked up. I mean, we could be super duper greedy and go for the early breakthrough. I kind of like that idea. Do we have breakthrough materials? So, lightning fist, fire sword, water earth, finger wood, spear blade, towel realm. I've never done this one before. I may have to actually look up and see what the mechanic is here. Their description is very vague. Yeah. I'm going to pause you guys. I'm just going to work on some sect missions. I am working on our defense. In fact, we may just burn that. I am working on getting our defense skill up and running. We don't have a ton. Okay, good. Can we comprehend? Do we have the stuff we need? We could do 4 comprehends. Let's do those together before I pause you. Yeah, 38. For every 83 energy points, your defense increases by 1. That's a lot. Very cool. Okay, roll that one back. Roll that one back. Wow, 2 to 3. Oh boy. Okay, comprehend again. Go. I gotta be careful. I only have so many rolls here. 43 is perfect. Good to know. Roll that one back. Roll that one back. That one back. That one back. Also have to remember, my average stats are not as high as they could be or should be. Yeah, I think that may just be good enough for now. This is like double or triple the amount we were getting before. I will come in and re-roll this probably again at some point, but for now, I feel like that's okay. What's that? Yeah, we were at like 800 something, I think. I don't remember exactly what we were at, but much, much better. Much, much better than we were just a second ago. Now maybe we could take a swing. Those stupid stones. We have one right here, apparently. That is not what it said. Okay, I'm just going to pause you guys, and I'll bring you back. All right, a little bit more grinding done, and we're back here to take another attempt at the in-mag stone. I switched over to Xianxia. Hopefully this is going to be better. I'm kind of hoping she'll get some freezes off. That's my hope, at least. We'll see. Oh, she didn't show. Oh. Well, that's a thing, isn't it? Okay, I'm actually damaging this one this time. Somewhat. Okay, this is the fist one. Yeah, I'm on to you. I know all about your little trick there. Alright, Carpia. Come on out. All the things. Yeah, see, she gets her ult up. That stupid big shield. Yeah, apparently you got the giant ability. I don't remember that last time. That's different. My sword's doing a really good job of keeping them debuffed really badly. And then, yep, when she does the fire thing to get over to me. I am basically just not even hurting him either. Come on, Carpia. Oh, you're defeated. I'm really glad that I recharged my energy before I started this. I feel like we're doing some damage here at least. Yeah, that fire thing. That's what I gotta be really careful of. She gets close enough and then she whaps me. Am I making progress? I feel like maybe. I want Carpia back. Give me Carpia. Okay, and now she's put down another. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow, and just auto kills me. Okay, that's a different one at least. It's not the same one we fought before. Sag. Alright, how many months have we broken for this time? 6 months. Okay, so it seems to be increasing 1 month every time it breaks. Ouch is all I can say there. Right, do we have wounded? No. Okay, and I think I just have to learn the new skill. I'm kind of stuck here. That is frustrating to say the least. I don't know why those are so ridiculously more powerful than normal. That's this one right here. All right, we want to learn it. Yeah, I really am going to miss out on having the plus stacks, but the damage of this golden core skill just cannot carry us any further. We have ridden it as long as we possibly could. Oh, that one popped. I thought it was going to go off the edge of the screen. Yeah, our mood's okay in the month. Sure, buddy. Dune E. Alright. Go on a date with Dune E. Yep. I'm gonna finish learning the skill before somebody steals it from me, though. Our apprentice was attacked and killed my apprentice! By Tiny. Artifact Fiend. Okay. Oh, we haven't had these before. Oh, I was traveling nearby a few days ago and unexpectedly encountered some monks arguing and fighting over a matter. Whenever they fight, they all fell down the end. Since they didn't need it, I'll give it to you. Looks like there's candy inside. What? What? Tremolo sugar. There was a wafting medical aroma and all peeling off the medical coating. It seemed like there was something precious hidden inside. And Long Yu shows up with garbage. Something else spawned. He wants me to do that. No, thank you, buddy. All right, step 1 before I forget. Apprentice, are you dead or can I revive you? Okay, I think there might be a chance to revive you. She is of Origin Spirit. Origin Spirit. Do I have Golden Core? That is not the correct one. If we had an elixir that reconstructs the soul of a sealed gauntlet, afterward you can use it to pass the trial. If it's supposed to be used, okay, I don't think that's actually it. Blood burning, bloodthirsty, energy, body reconstruction. This one. Origin Spirit Realm. Select recipe. Alchemy. Okay. Carmine flower, sun and moon, Asiatic, carmine, and sun. Asiatic, carmine, and sun. Asiatic, carmine, and sun. Carmine, sun, Asiatic. Alright. And should be able to just make it with my current pots. I'm not going to let you down, my disciple. Not going to let you down. Cheng got you. That one's been doing fine. We have all the stuff. Let's do it. Do it. Yes. As long as we succeed, that's all that matters here. I don't think the rarity is going to matter too much. Don't explode. Okay, we have the pill. Zhao Hezi was killed. Cheng Don Zhao. Okay, we need to head up to that town. Not gonna let him down. I've let too many people down. I'm sorry, masters. I'm sorry, Gufei. Okay, so gift. This is gonna be an elixir. Use to break. Okay, it's not that one. This one. Okay. I'm gonna give you this body elixir. Do you want it? Thank you, master. All right, you better live. Core. What were you using? You're using like ice stuff. Okay, that should do her. Should be fine. This dumb event. That thing's annoying as all get out these days. If you're actually using those types, they're actually kind of useful, but I am not, so they are not. Okay, the auction's going to start in a couple months. Okay, teleport me back to the sect. Yes. All right, I'm going to continue grinding on some missions. I'll bring you guys back when something happens or that auction is about to start. Actually, no. I'm going to keep you here. You can suffer with me for a second. Let's make sure that that pill actually works. I'm going to be very grumpy if that is not the case. Well, I will pause you. We'll check it together in a second. All right, just been farming a little bit, and I finished learning the martial skill, and I realized we hadn't finished it. I've been cultivating that up, and we're here for the auction. All right, we need to get the ghost grass or something along those lines. I don't see... Oh, here we go. Dark wind grass. We need this no matter what. Other than that, do we have anything of interest? A bunch of orange books, which are kind of meh. We have a enlightened one. Nothing too particularly special compared to what I've got. We failed to win one of these last time. This is a fire one. That's kind of whatever. That's something I'm selling. Okay, so literally we only have the one item. And I'm buying it no matter what. Yep. Nobody else bid on this. It's garbage. You don't want it. It is a heaven and earth treasure, so I'm assuming this is probably something you could get from somewhere. Wan Bay. You cannot have this. I gotta help a giant. We got big problems. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. Cheng. Let's get out of here. The auction is over. Cool. And we need to take this to... Quid pro quo. That is... way up there. So I want to go to the Blaze sect if I can. Alright, buddy. I gotcha. I gotcha. Apparently we're going to get attacked by a random monster. Yep, yep. Out of the way, buddy. You are in the way of progress. That's not a good place to be. Okay, search within. Wait, what? This scent, very well. I can tell you got the Darkwind grass. Yeah, here you go. Excellent. You fulfilled your end of the promise. I'll fulfill mine also. I have a martial arts manual here that can be used by cultivate. So help me. Okay. I was going to say, if that's better than what I just spent all that time learning. That way we don't owe each other anything. Farewell, may we never meet again. You are the nicest drought demon I've ever dealt with. That's all I have to say. Ah, the ground isn't so hot now. I can walk on it. So, what was the cause of the strangeness, little one? A drought demon was using up all the surrounding key for cultivation. I took care of it. A drought demon? I don't know anything about them. I suppose all beings must suffer on the heavenly path. I don't think my pursuit of the sun would be a nuisance to others. It shouldn't be. Well, little one, do you know whether you are immortal or a god or immortal? Having a purpose in life can give life meaning. If one day I should attain the unsurpassable great path, my life would cease to hold any interest for me. Are you okay, Agar? Sorry, I'm blathering. Right now, I'm so thirsty. I wonder if there's anywhere nearby I can slake my thirst. Let's see, there's a river over there. I'm in luck. You hear rustling coming from some bushes. Purple mouse. We've been getting this event a whole bunch after not getting this event for freaking ever. Can we talk to you again? What is it, little one? Are there any spirit fruits? Oh, there's lots of spirit fruits around here. Can you get some? Okay. Sure, the spirit fruits are just over there. How you doing? Oh. You have stats. And I can give you something. Any water sources? It's you, little one. I sense a powerful key nearby. It could be a holy spring. Would you mind getting me some water? Sure. I have a feeling we are going to be doing a lot of little chores, aren't we? Not far away, the flow of the crystal spring, clear spring flows. In addition to the key, you said strong, monstrous aura. Quite a few monsters seem to be lurking. All right. Hopefully they're not too strong, because I don't have Carpy at the moment. Getting bullied by spirits in a cave. Okay. We are not making any progress here. Okay. Can we run? Fail to escape. I might have to spam run on this one. I'm guessing that this must be after our breakthrough. Once I get my martial skill perfected, can I make an attempt? 47 seconds. Once I get my martial skill perfected, I will probably go for the breakthrough. It seems like we're already at a point where that matters, weirdly enough. As impressive as that is, it doesn't actually do anything, unfortunately. 26 seconds. I don't know. I do find that kind of annoying. Just let people run, especially in a game with such harsh death penalties and as stubborn as players usually are about running away from things. If somebody's willing to do it, just let them go. Yeah, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Yeah, we keep making the check. So, travel speed, monster quantity, your luck. Okay, so quantity is not something I can really affect. That is the problem here, unfortunately. I mean, I can do this for a long time. Suppose we could drop an ult. She's gonna go down here. Kind of also just being a really good distraction at the moment. You can see when we're fighting above our realm how little damage we do. There's a fate that can help you with that, and then also that one spirit we looked at. Could be pretty nice for that. I am able to heal up pretty effectively. 23 more seconds. I don't even think that this is like the end of the things that are going to spawn here either, so it's not like I somehow struggle bust my way through this and then we're fine. I think there's going to be waves and waves more of them. Get him, big boy. When you do the spear sect build, I don't think it's that ability, but there's one that has a very similar graphic, and it's like every time you do your spammable special move, it does that. It's very satisfying. Just constantly having that go off. Annoying, but hilarious. There we go. Third time's a charm. Okay, was that mission actually marked as hard and I just didn't look? Main mission, Holy Spring. It says easy, but that was not easy. Okay, so head in here. Let's immediately rest up, make sure we don't have a problem. I think we're going to have to go for breakthrough. So I'm actually going to need to do a little bit of research. I haven't done this one before, and I just need to see what the basic mechanic is. Since this one seems to be a new gimmick, I'll be right back and we'll check that out. Okay, after much research, I think I've at least know where to go and what we're doing. This sounds very complicated. We'll see. But we had a respawn. And we're gonna try to get our red Carpia. I want this real bad. So please, Carpia, join me. Join me, Carpia. Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Get in the gourd. Get in the gourd. Yes. Yes. Finally, a Carpia upgrade. Okay, book that I can't use yet. That's not the type I care for. And another defense that's not the type I'm using. How strong are you? Blood Spell Carpia. Enlightenment Realm 8. Okay, yes. Master, if I change my form, I'll be able to help you more. I kind of want you to... You're missing, unfortunately, one of the attacks. So what I need is I need her to go get a battle skill. So next time they come back from adventures, I'm going to try to remember to send her out with the explicit goal of getting her last skill. And that will definitely be an upgrade. Awesome, awesome. We're going to get out of here, hopefully, without too many things popping up. We'll go check out one of these Taoist fields. Apparently, this sounds like it's kind of lucrative, but also kind of annoying. They were talking about getting gems for resets, and I'm not sure if they were talking about re-rolling the item we need to farm, or if there's going to be a cooldown on the realm that we're doing. So we shall see. Give me that ore. There we go. I guess give me some more. Cool. All right, let me out of here. I did do a little bit of cultivation via spending contribution at our sect, just to speed that along. I wanted to get that late breakthrough. No, my mount's better. But she has been really clinging lately. Okay, so we are in late, so we are heading towards that. In order to get our enlightenment, we need our soul, and then we're going to need one of these. We can just buy it at our sect, or we can make it ourselves. So that's no problem. So the Taoist soul formation is going to be the most annoying part. So what I want is sword. And it sounds like wind palm might be the easiest one to do. I don't understand exactly what they were saying, so we'll have to just do one and find out. And I guess since I'm driving by it anyways, we'll stop by, clear out this sect mission I've got. We're going to have to do a good chunk of farming, I think, at the sect for fruit. I'm hoping to do that between episodes again. We'll see. I don't know if I have the time to do it all in one go, but we'll give it a go. All right, I want to heal. Do you have anything to turn in? No. All right, let's check this one out and see how it goes. Enter Earth, Water Earth Tao Realm now. Yes. Okay, so multiple rooms. It's a straight shot. We should have some multiple bosses or something, and it's just going to depend on the realms. Okay, I can hurt things. Notice with my new skill, by the way, before we were hitting for like 200 something, now we're hitting between like 400 and 800. So while I don't love some of the substats, we just could not hold out any longer. Yeah, 1400 crit. What's that? Okay. Water Earth Realm. All units defense increases by 4. You can reroll that for free, I assume. Every time a unit kills, that's lightning. Tao gems needed to increase after 3 refreshes. The higher the character stat, the more likely the corresponding stat will be attached to a rule. Okay, I may need to go do some more sword farming first. All units defense increases by 4. Let's just see what this does. Okay, that's sword. That's what I would want. Okay, I see. So maybe I need to reroll these for sword. Every time a unit kills for the next 3 seconds, the cooldown is lower. We would need 5 of these to re-roll it, and I have none. Okay, how do I okay this screen? In the Dao realm, use the refresh function to generate different rules with different stats. A rule with a higher stat requires corresponding character stats to reach a certain value. A rule with a stat of 5, 10, 15, 20 requires a corresponding stat of respectively. I think all mine are above 300. After you clear all rooms in a Dao realm, you can combine all the available stats to form a Tao soul. Among all the stats you combine, the highest stat will be the main stat of the soul. So we want blade, or we want sword. The 2 highest stats of the remaining stats will become substats. This soul can be combined with later. The higher the main stat, the higher the purity. You won't get a Tao soul if the purity is below 20. Combining more than 3 stats will result in impurity, which affects the success rate. Okay, that's a lot of stuff it's saying. I guess we close that. Close the page. Just won't be able to refresh unlock sites before clearing the next room. Yes. Oh, it just bumps me into the next room. Okay. What's this? Just showing me what I farmed. Okay, so if the odds of getting the drops are dependent upon my stat, it would behoove me... Boy, my attack is ridiculously fast at the moment. It would behoove me to get my sword higher if I'm specifically trying to get sword. Okay, so we want to try re-rolling these. We're looking for sword. Sword or wind is another one that wouldn't be terrible. Okay, that's garbage. I see why this is going to be annoying already. Oh, you would already require purple. So, cannot reroll those. Okay, so the main difference in where we go apparently is the bosses. So this has the Fell Vermin. He dies just fine. That wasn't too bad. Wind and water. So... unit recovers too much. I wouldn't mind the water there, actually. I actually wouldn't mind the water there, but right now water would be the main stat because we would have 30, so that would be no good. All units energy. Okay, I think that debuffs enemies. There's a sword. Okay, there we go. Every time a unit dies, the killer's agility minus 10% for 4 seconds. Every time a unit dies, the killer's agility minus 10%. That sounds horrible. I'm not sure if I'm reading that right or not. Let's just try it. We don't have to use whatever we make, so this is going to be a learning experience, I have a feeling. I have a feeling I'm in for a grind here. A big grind here. With our new attack, though, I am feeling quite good on the damage we're doing. All units deal 30% more damage to enemies with at least 600 away. Every time a unit's attack has a 30% chance to deal 1,000 energy to nearby enemies. That's actually kind of nice. Okay, so can I reroll that one? I can. Okay, and then that's something I can't reroll. Success chance when combining is 20%. Probably because we don't have enough sword, I'm guessing. Okay, and then we're on to the boss. Okay, you are kind of dangerous. I am really fast. Holy moly. Holy moly. Welcome to Tahoe. Okay, that hurt. Alright, that's just fine. And we can combine the soul, or we could do some re-rolling here. Okay, what I would like... Okay. Every time a unit dies... See, I think that would affect me. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Alright, let's just see what that does. Every time a unit kills it, this unit will recover... Okay, we're never gonna use that. All units damage plus 40%, that's fine. Okay, so we have a 20% chance to combine. Let's just see what this does. We failed. So we literally get nothing. I see. So we're getting a bunch of herbs. Got a book. Illustrated book. Okay. All right, lots of stuff, but kind of whatever. All right, can I? Oh, I'm full. All right, hang on. Let's head down here quick. Hello, and let's sell. Okay, you. Okay, let's get rid of those old purples. That's gonna be a whole bunch of slots. I was kind of thinking maybe I'd save them for the shrines, but I'm not gonna fiddle with it. Get rid of all that. Okay, I don't need your ice snacks. I appreciate it, but they give me stats that aren't helpful at the moment. Apparently, I do have the stats to use that now. Already learned that. Yeah, I think I'm going to just shove a bunch of stuff back into storage again. Sell those. Okay, give me what's in here. Select all. Immediately go sell that book. I saw we had the cosmic egg on us still. Let's immediately here put that in storage. And we can use the fruits. Not bad. Okay. So we could booze up. It's almost the end of the month, though. I don't really want to do that. Let's heal. And that way I can booze up at the end of the month. Up for a good debate? You are selfish, sure. Definitely decided at birth. We take any valuables. If somebody... We disagree. 17,000. Want to go a few rounds? No, not really at the moment, man. Your friend is heartless and... Random rogue cultivation. Who are you to tell me about my friends? Okay, are we boozed up or can I... No, I am not boozed up. So let's go to the tavern, drink. Extra focus isn't particularly useful. Mood's okay. Extra defense, that's fine. Okay, can I immediately do the same one over? This is not having to do with that, I don't think. My spiritual power trembled slightly, and my mind seemed to sense something nearby. Looking back, I saw a woman leaning out and looking at me secretly. When she saw you looking, she quickly dodged and hid. Destruction or leave without caring. Destruction. Yeah, I thought so. Yes, it's me. I didn't follow you on purpose. No, it seemed like I did, actually. It was because you haven't been here for so long, I was worried about you. I wanted to see how you're doing recently. What's wrong? And this is a souvenir. If you have the time, come back to the origin box and visit me. I'll be waiting for you. Lin'er spoke in a panic and then stuffed the gift in your hands, turns around and left in a hurry with a red face. I mean, that's better than Cheng literally like attacking people and making them deliver her presents. So there you go. Okay, and we can just immediately enter. Okay, at least there's no cooldown on this, but I foresee quite a grind here. I mean, do note, we literally failed to make that. So we got nothing, no progress whatsoever. We need to get sword souls or whatever they're called. And they need to be high purity. And ideally, they would have increases every 3. Okay, is that every time I get to do 3? Should I just be waiting until the end? I don't feel like that's the case. Fire. Okay, I don't like that one. Don't care about that one. I would not want slow projectile speed. Okay, well, we're out of stuff. So we're farming up these because this is the type of place we're at. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go around and farm some of each area. I'm kind of seeing how this is going to work. And then we'll have reroll materials. And then it doesn't really matter where I'm at as long as I can kill the boss okay or whatever. And what's dropping here is the reroll stuff. And so as long as I have what I want to reroll, it doesn't matter where I go. So it would just be whatever I could kill the easiest, probably. I can't even see where I'm at. Okay, we got 3 more rerolls. All units agility. Okay, none of these are sword. So I guess get rid of the high stuff. It's okay. Nope. Nope. I'm out of freebies, I guess. Yep. Okay, right click also can close that screen. That's good to know. I have a feeling I'm going to be seeing that screen a lot. Okay, so we can get pretty darn high. Did that mention that here? Yeah, 20. Okay, so all my things are above 300, so that's fine. I guess this is a reason you wouldn't want to do your spirit fruit. If I had really low stats and everything else, then I could be much more guaranteed to get... Man, I'm glad I checked this before I did my spirit fruit grind. Because I can at least lean it. I don't know if going higher is going to make a difference. I'm going to work on the assumption that it does. What I want, ideally... Yeah, no more freebies. What I want is the sword on all those, so... I guess there is some rules that we can do like a 2 and a 1. So like 2 swords and something else. But it sounded complicated, A, and B, it sounds like it lowers the main stat. So sword sounds like what I actually want. No joke on that. Not just because I like the sword for this build, but it does sound like the stat I need. Yeah, this is gonna be horrific. Why is my success rate so high? I would have no idea. Sure. Alright, how dangerous are you? Am I able to take you out relatively safely? Definitely am when you freeze. Alright, so you're basically going to get that 1 attack off each time, probably. So he's not bad. We get some more rerolls. Sure. I mean, the odds of us hitting it at this point are pretty low. There's a sword. Alright, so 40% chance it makes a soul. Maybe that succeeded? Tao Amber contains the power of Fist and Earth. Collect 3 Tao souls with matching to combine them. Each set Tao soul must be combinable with the other 2. I'm not sure what that... Maybe that's used for the combining process. Millennium Yam. Flame Grass Core. Okay, I'm gonna assume we failed? Oh no, there it is. Tao Soul. Collect 3 Tao Souls. So purity is 50%, so we really want 100%. I guess the stats we end up getting at the end are based on the purity. So this would be a pretty bad purity. Man, this is going to be a complicated... I've heard this is the most annoying breakthrough by far. And we could go right back into a fight. We are basically out of time, though. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, between episodes, work on some sect contribution. I'm going to get to the point that we have bought out all the spirit fruits, and then we will probably come back together and do some of those farms. That seems vaguely interesting. Got to get my Gamba on, and we'll see how that goes. I may end up doing some of it offline, just depending on how long and arduous it is. Yeah, you can see here I already don't have enough. I don't have enough to buy what's currently available. So I will work on that between episodes, I think. Okay, that's going to be the end of this one. Kind of a scattered episode there. A lot of stuff going on. We have Lin'er is back. Hooray, that means we're down to our final bloom, who I don't believe we know where she's at. I don't think we've seen her in quite a while, actually. Hopefully she didn't spawn somewhere and then not have a symbol on the map. It should have her face on the map. Aoyang's dwelling. Halloween's dwelling. The origin box. Ni's dwelling. We never found her dwelling. Green illusion tree. Somebody said that this gives fruits. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll do one more little bonus. Let's go check that. Somebody said that it gives fruits of your current realm. Let's see what that's gonna do. Because I've never done that storyline before, so that's new to me. The tree is lush, canopying foliage. Translucent strands hang down from the top, reflecting iridescent strips on the ground. Shake the tree's root? You try to shake the tree's root, the tree sways in a gentle breeze and reflects the sunlight onto a motley of colorful spots throughout its foliage, turning the space under it into a dreamland of glittering glasses. It gave me some sword fruit. How often can we do that? A lush tree stands before you. Sunlight sheds through its verdant emerald-like leaves and melts into glittering green spots on the ground. Its dense shade seems to be a canopy of some dreamland. However, its fruits have been picked. Maybe you could check again after some days. Cool, cool. Much appreciated, Mr. Tree. Assuming I could find where your fruits are. There you are. Polkyus. Much appreciated. So I believe we can go up to, I think it's 600 on our current fruit. So our sword's actually not that far off. That's actually nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Especially with those nice bonus 6 we just got there. Much appreciated. Mr. Rogie Boy that we were helping with that quest line. Okay, but that's going to be it for this one, builders. Hopefully another enjoyable one. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are almost up to formation, which will be level 8 out of 10. So we are moving along. We are definitely stalled. I don't think I can do that giant until we break through. We just couldn't hurt those random mobs, so that's not a good sign if a boss showed up or something. So needs must. We will farm on, get our grind on. All right, get out there and plant some illusion trees, builders, and I'll catch you in the next one.